Hello, everybody. Welcome to one more show with Techie Talks with Saga on DigiWise. Today, I have Mukesh. Mukesh comes from a very different background. He's working as a data analyst. It's a great story to tell. It's a very inspiring story. And rather than me actually talking about Mukesh, why don't I let Mukesh introduce himself and we can go from there? Hi, Mukesh. Thank you for joining. And why don't you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Raghavan, for invited me for your podcast, and it a really great opportunity for me also to share my journey. So I hope this podcast is really valuable for those people. Those are still stuck, how we can get the start and how we can complete our journey. But before that, I wanted to brief about my background. My name is Mukesh Kumar Sablani, and I have come from tier 3 college, tier 3 city as well also, not that kind of the background like IITN and NITN. And I have completed my BTech in a mechanical engineering from Rajasthan Technical University. And after that I was working my core domain, right, in as a mechanical engineer. But soon I realized that is the field is not something good for me for my career, so I have decided try some different domain. After that I was also working almost 1 year sales and marketing field also. I explored that field also, so that also helpful for me to understand business, how the business work, right. Then after that I have more than 3 year of hands-on experience in the data analytics domain, where I was able to explore different domain. I started my journey as a retail analytics, then moved up energy domain, and the currently I worked Polaris India. It is a power sport industry, and most of the companies that I was involving last 2 years, those are all come from the product based company, right. But I really enjoy my work day to day, because every time I have learned something new. And yeah, this is very excited work for me. And always I believe, if you are willing to learn something new every day, so you have to transfer your knowledge for a couple of peoples and
That's a great story. I mean, to be honest, then you said you've started your journey with a tier three city, tier three, not a very it's a good college. It's a good college, but not on the blend of. But how did this journey from that to a analyst become? What kind of learnings were there during this journey? I think that will
first of
help people who are trying to
yeah.
become a data analyst correlate with you.
Definitely. Raghavan, initially it was very struggling for me, and it was very difficult for me to have a good transition, because I was a guy who was come from non-tech background and working some different domain. So initially I could able to explore lot of things. So I have researched lot of things in Google and YouTube resources, right. I connected couple of people over the LinkedIn also. That really helpful for me to have a successful transition for my journey. And so after that I adapt to those advices in my transition journey. So I started to understanding the data. First of all, being a data analyst, and if we would like to become a data scientist, first of all we need to understand the data. So I started my journey to exploring the data with the using of the Excel. I just pick up some dummy data from Kaggle website, and after that I was exploring, okay, what is the insight for data, what kind of the KPI that we actually generated from that data. So the interest came from me in my that part. After that I have had been exploring lot of things, learn SQL also, then moving up some advanced SQL also, like window functions, joins, and the CT also, because I realized Excel is not enough. Had been cracking the interview as a data analyst journey. So SQL is a very most important language, right. After that, once my SQL has been completed, then I was trying to add BI tool in my profile, right. Because without the BI tool, if you have a would like to become a data analyst, so whatever the data has been migrated one resource from another resource, you need to create some good visualization, create some insight from those data, because data as of now very generated very complex manner. So we can use some BI tools like there are so many BI tools. I started my journey as a Tableau. In my last company also I worked Tableau, but and after that I learned Power BI also. I learned how we can write the DAX query. That really helpful for me. I was able to learn some Python libraries, NumPys and Pyda, where I was able to grab the attention for the recruiter. Okay, how we can automate the process with the using for those library. But
Mm.
now every year I was able to learn something new.
Something
And what
new.
is the trend that as of now I can see, and couple of giving so many interviews, I can see now the companies also wanted to you become as a data analyst. You are a very good in one ETL tool also. So I add up those skills also in my profile, right? Because as a data analyst you have to responsible for transforming the data, to exploring the data, like so they all wanted to expect with us you are a very good data visualization person also, as a data analytics person also. So we are able to learn ETL tool. I learn Altrix, and in my current organization I am able to work Altrix, right? So we have to first of all connect it with the stakeholder. That requirement has been completed. So we actually transform the data in that ETL tool, and after that we have to store the data in Snowflake. And after that, as a data analyst, that is the last stage for me to make a very good report with the using of the Power BI. So this is my day-to-day job responsibility in my current organization.
It's a lot. I mean, I think if you see, if you understand and try to summarize everything, you started out, you said foundation was data. Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
understand data. And how do I understand it? Used Excel and started learning Excel and thought, hey, Excel is breaking at a point. Let me move to SQL, right? And
yeah,
started learning complex part of SQL. Then you said, okay, there is a breaking point in SQL or learning piece, new learning pieces in Python. You started moving to
yeah,
Python and seeing all this data, you started putting Power BI and Alteryx right now to
mm,
make sure you have a complete end-to-end understanding. Of course, you don't have to do everything, but you understand the whole scenario. But with this all information and knowledge, I've seen your LinkedIn profile where you're helping people right now, where you're mentoring people right now. So, how did this mentorship journey start? And do you have any success stories where people are making progress or have already got something into their first jobs, dream jobs, whatever it is? How is that
yeah.
journey going on?
Yeah, it is really excited. And why I have started for mentorship journey, because I know about when I started my journey. So that time I could not able to see any mentor, and initially it was the invested lot of time to have a good transition being a data analyst. So right now the same thing happened. Lot of people, and the people directly connected with me on and DM. So almost more than 1 year I am involving as a mentor, and I was able to deliver a lot of session via with the using of different platform like Topmate and Preplace community also. So the main part, whenever the people connect with me and they directly reach out to me DM, I first of all I was advise them, you have to share your profile with me, and first of all I need to understand their background, right? Maybe they are come from different background, maybe they are come from fresher and they just currently pursuing their engineering. So I need to evaluate those profile, and accordingly whatever the things that I actually followed and whatever the things that I have been learned so far my journey, I was able to deliver exactly those things, because the that things actually work for me as well also. That is the why, because I just directly can tell these people I am the live example in front of you. I come from non-tech background, working some sales, marketing, and mechanical engineering domain. So my resume is not that much marked, but I was able to work on that, right? So the things actually work for me that time. That's the reason before the joining my current organization I was able to secure more than two offer also, like, and those all come from product based company like a builder.ai, molex.ai, and Swiggy also. So it really built some confidence in my profile, and I decided, okay, whatever the this is the right time. I have to deliver my knowledge for those people, those are very needy for that. So I have to share my mentorship session to engage those skills, to understand their profile and work on their, especially their resume part. Also I have to work on their my knowledge transfer part also. And also teach them how we can work our real world application and how we can relate those real world application and our projects in our data analytics profile. So this is the something that people or recruiter actually nowadays are looking forward. It is not like that we are good very technical skills, that is not enough for us, but most of the people just focus on the technical skills. What I realized in my journey and actually I deliver, we are a very good decision maker also, right? That skills also we need to develop with our, and as a data analyst you have to uh, create, you have to always some creative mind in you,
Hmm.
always like a very good storyteller. Whatever the things surrounding in or nearby region and whatever the country that we are belong from, we have to inspect all these things like so that is the very good approach how we can develop first of all our mind as a data analyst. If that is complete, so it is good to go, we are able to crack a lot of interviews. It's not like that one and two interviews. I have more than deliver 40 plus mentorship session till now, and whatever the advice that I give them and whatever the feedback that I provided the people are actually stuck because they are also come from the different background, but they work on their resume, they work on their LinkedIn, their
Hmm.
branding also, and now they got a very good job as a data analyst,
Hmm.
right? Because they follow these advice, not adding technical skills as of now. It is important, we need to build our portfolio also being a data
Hmm.
analyst. So that is the basically overgap that I can see as of now. Lot of mentees, they are not follow these things, they just focus on the technical skills. Technical skill is good, but again we have a very good mindset, like to inspect the things, to visualize the things, being as a data analyst. So
Wow.
these kind of the journey I have shared with couple of people. It's just like my experience that I have delivered last more than 1 year for my mentees, and it is actually worked, right? So that's
So
all
you're
about
not, yeah, it's great. So you're not only actually, so you're prima facie, the point what you're coming out is, yes, definitely technical skills is one area where you need to go, but your
Hmm.
mindset should also start changing that you are a data
Yeah.
guy, right? Or a data
Yeah,
person or
we
this.
need, yeah,
So
we need
that
to
is the
develop that.
primary
Yeah,
thing what I'm getting out of this discussion.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So what do you think uh, the person who is not a data set or data, I'm saying data set, data mindset, um, is
Hmm.
it, how can they approach you? You said this top mate, and there's a lot of information. I'll put it in the description also, whatever we discussed.
Yeah.
But what are the trending technologies right now, and how do you think there should be somewhere a start point, right? What are the trending technologies? And this should be my last question. So, what do you think that are the trending technologies? You spoke about Alteryx, Power BI, but what do you think, according to you, are the trending technologies? Because still, Digibytes is a
So
technology podcast
yeah,
platform.
like to summarize all the data
Yeah.
analytics skills. So as a mentor that I provide my mentorship session also, couple of mentees also. First of all, we need to develop problem solving skills, and and apart from that, I just wanted to add those my problem solving skills, some technical skills also. So as of now, we are not able to focus lot of time only for the SQL and Python. Now the industry trends, it's going on different direction. Now people are also wanted to know you are a very good knowledge about the ETL tool also. I'm not talking about you need to learn all the ETL tools, but at least you have a some basic idea also about the ETL tool. So yeah, currently if you can ask me, so I am also data analyst. Previously I was never worked in the ETL tool, but in my current organization, in my day to day activities, because we are receiving very bunch of the data, it's like a finance data I was able to receiving in my day to day activity. So we need to transform the data. So we can use Alteryx CTL tool in my day to day activities, and it is very easier tool. So as of now, I always advise the people, don't stick that is the one technical skills. Yeah, SQL and Python is okay, that things also you need to learn, but you have to start it. You're learning first of all Excel, then first once your Excel part is completed, you have a make one dashboard with the using of Excel. After that, like previously I told you, you have added SQL also, and any ETL tool. If I'm talking about the ETL tool, so the Alteryx, it's nowadays very demanding tool. Most of the companies mention their job description ETL tools, and it is very user friendly. We can easily transform and pull the data with the help of the Power BI and Tableau. So I can see lot of pharmaceutical companies, banking sector. If I'm talking about the some big names, some big four companies also, like big Deloitte, PwC. So these are the current technological skills that actually follow by the recruiters and the organization also. So even that mentorship session, I deliver those skill also, and people work on that, and they were able to crack their interviews because their profile something different from other. Always advise, you need to learn these kind of the skill set in your profile as of now. If you really wanted to become a data analyst, Excel, SQL, Altics, or any BI tool, Power BI or Tableau,
Tableau.
whatever that you like it.
Okay. I mean, awesome. This was a great discussion, Mukesh, to be honest. I mean, for a budding data analyst who is out of college or is just out of college,
Yeah,
or a person who is moving from a different job zone to data analyst zone, I think this particular information helps.
yeah.
I don't have any specific questions, but viewers, this has been a great discussion with Mukesh, right? He's been
Thanks,
given
thanks. Same
so
here
much
for me as well
information.
also.
So uh, please put your comments below, and
Yeah,
let's interact with Mukesh and learn your data analyst skills or go on your journey with Mukesh. He is available on LinkedIn, TopMate, Instagram, and other social media platforms. He's been very responsive. I thank you for us. Any last comments for our viewers? Otherwise, thank you so much.
yeah. So I just wanted, first of all, I would like to thank you so much for Raghavan invited me this podcast, and I understand as of now the people are still struggling. They also join some training institute also, but again they are not able to crack those offer they that were really looking forward. So
Hmm.
still the gap is present in their mindset also. So if you really would like to become a data analyst and you are that much serious guy, so please connect with me at once on my LinkedIn profile. You can always reach out to me, and I will be very happy for helping you, because most of the people also connected with me and LinkedIn, and I have always deliver my successful mentorship journey. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Take care,
Yeah,
Mukesh. See you next time.
yeah, yeah. Thanks, thanks, Raghavan. Thanks.